Hi, false start. Hello, Savvy Social Crew. Stuttering today. Happy Thursday, Happy New Year, and welcome to our weekly videos. I'm so excited to have you here. If you are watching the replay, go ahead and type greeting in the comment section below or to the side of this video. Just say hi, let me know that you're watching and that you're here. I'd like to know who is present, so to speak. Today I'm talking about the 80-20 rule. And the reason that I wanted to kind of revisit this subject is because I got an interesting comment recently about some promotions that I'm running for my mailing list. So to kind of catch you up, I've got a great offer happening right now called the Content Planning Extravaganza, where I'm helping people create their entire editorial content calendar for 2018. So I've been doing quite a few promotions on Instagram. I've done some promotions in my mailing list, and I got a comment saying that it was a little too promotional. So I did want to talk about the 80-20 rule to let you guys know and remind you that we have to promote at some point, but at what point do we do that? Hey, Kashmir, how are you? So today I'm going to talk a little bit about the 80-20 rule. For those of you who've been following me for years, I wrote a blog post about this, let's see, February 2016, so quite a while ago. So I thought it was a perfect time to kind of revisit the topic and talk a little bit about how you can promote yourself on social media without feeling like you're over promoting or being like icky, like with too salesy or something like that. So this is the 80-20 rule. The rule is that only promote yourself 20% of the time. That's it. 20% of the time you are engaging with people on social media can be promotional. The rest of the time you are promoting other things. You're talking about other things. You're being a human being. So I'll relate this to relationships or even just meeting people at a networking event. We all know those people who only talk about themselves. They go, oh, I'm so great. My kids are great. My life is great. My wife is great. I went on vacation to all these wonderful places last year. And all they can do is talk about themselves. They never ask you any questions. And you don't make a connection with them because it just doesn't feel genuine. All they want to do is talk about themselves. And that is not a great way to approach social media. So sometimes when we approach social media, we go into instant sales mode. We go into the mode of selling ourselves with every single thing that we post, whether it's a blog post, whether it's a newsletter, whether it's a social media post. Everything is talking about how awesome the products are. Now, there are some niches where that works really well, but for most of the time, you want to have layers. And typically speaking, 80% of that is other content. So let's first talk about what that promotional content looks like, and then we'll talk about what the other 80% of the content can look like. So promotional content can be a blog post talking about a product. It can be a newsletter sharing a new service. It can be a social media post talking about a special or a offer. Any of those things fall into the promotional category. You're asking someone to give money for whatever it is you're selling. That's a promotional post. The other kinds of content that you can post are not promotional, but they still can be helpful to your audience. And it's very important that they still relate to your audience. You don't want to post just random things. You still want to keep it related to your audience. So I'll give you an example of a nutritional coach. So say you coach people on nutrition, you're an expert, you help them decide how and what they should eat every day, and that's what people pay you for. Now you can approach social media by posting every day that you help people with their nutrition, but most people will get turned off by that. They don't really want to follow someone they don't know if they're going to talk about asking for money all the time. So if you're a nutritional coach, other things that you can talk about are tips. You can share maybe the nutritional value of quinoa, or you can share reviews from past clients, success stories even. You can talk about trends in the marketplace. You know, everyone's doing this new keto diet. Is that keto diet actually a good thing or a bad thing? So there's so many things you can talk about that that your audience may be interested in. They are still relevant to what you do, but it's not necessarily asking people for money. It's not necessarily promoting your services. In a sense, you're adding value. You're adding value to that person's life. Honestly, we follow so many social media platforms every day. I know we all do, and we only have so much time to look at them all. So think about that before you post. How are you adding value to your audience? And why would they stick around? Like, why are they following you specifically? Are they personally interested? Are you providing advice? Anything like that. So one of the reasons that I feel so comfortable talking about my content planning extravaganza is because I spent all year pretty much not selling anything. I spent all year giving and providing value, doing awesome videos like these, sharing what I know. And so when it comes time to do a little promo, I feel great about it because I've put in the 80%, so the 20% that I'm selling doesn't feel icky. So I hope that helps you guys for promoting, because you have to promote. You can't get around it. You have to. You have to in order to make money. But you don't need to feel icky about it. You don't need to do it all the time, just 20% of the time. And the rest of the time, find other ways to engage and connect with your audience in a way that's fun, non-promotional, and that adds value. Thanks so much for joining me in today's video. I'll see you guys next week. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments or post them in the group. I love going live, and so I love answering your questions in this manner. So if you have a question, feel free to drop it, and I'll answer it in a future video. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye.